Elyria, Ohio is one of the largest cities in the northeastern part of the state. This city, roughly 25 miles outside of Cleveland, would grow heavily with suburbanization, which would be followed by a large retail economy. Despite this, the city has some of the most abandoned retail space of a city of its size in the country. This is Elyria, Ohio, where retail went to die. Elyria, Ohio would be established in the early 1800s. Through most of its history, it would be a relatively small city and would not be known as a major jobs hub. However, with the post-war era of suburbanization in America, the city would balloon in growth, going from around 30,000 in 1950 to around 57,500 by 1980. This would run contrary to the trend of decline in population in most Rust Belt cities during this era. While it would have some manufacturing jobs through companies such as GM and Bendix, the city would grow and be sustained more so as a commuter town. And with that, much retail and restaurant establishment would be built there, particularly in 1966 when the Midway Mall would be opened. This 900,000 plus square foot mall, along with surrounding infrastructure, along with being sandwiched between two major freeways, would be cause for a lot of surrounding retail establishment to take hold. Strip malls, restaurants, and big box stores would follow, and it would become one of the largest retail shopping centers of Northeast Ohio. With so much being built in Elyria, it became one of Cleveland's first out-of-county retail centers. It would, however, not last. Over time, many of the local jobs would leave, with GM and Bendix being two of the largest to slash jobs and eventually leave the city altogether. Other nearby cities such as Cleveland and Lorain had bled out much population by the 90s, and it would be by this time that Elyria's population would start to drop, albeit very slightly. In the 90s and into the 2000s, other nearby cities and towns would start to establish their own retail centers. Not too distant places such as Avon, Strongsville, and Westlake would grow massively and have their own indoor and outdoor shopping areas. These would be much newer and more appealing than Elyria's. Slowly but surely over time through the 2000s and into the 2010s through today, Elyria has become a retail dead zone, with a nearly abandoned large mall, several nearly abandoned strip malls, along with several abandoned restaurants dotting the area. There are some stores around, and the city itself is fairly stable. However, it has become a place where retail went to die, with almost a dystopian feel today. Though it has not lost a major amount of its population, much of the wealth and money that supported it has gone elsewhere, with even stores such as Walmart leaving. Though well past its prime, its location is ideal with it being near two freeways, and it remains to be seen what economic opportunity can become of it. Thank you for watching.